right, coaches, welcome back to the 92 Meshgroup channel. This is Coach Coltharp again, coming to you from North Carolina, and just like to welcome everybody to our channel that's dedicated to all things air raid. If you're new to our channel, we'd love it and appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe, and make sure you click that little bell down there so you know that when we go live. Right now we're uploading videos daily, and we're going to try to keep that schedule at least until camp starts in a couple of weeks, and then we'll figure out what works best for us. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our best calls series. A couple days ago we started a series of what are our best calls, and we did best calls on first down, and then we did best calls out of empty. And today I thought I would look at a couple of the comments, and one of those comments was, Coach, what is the best way to get it to certain receivers? And so today we're going to look at our best calls to get the ball to our H receiver or our left slot. Now for us, our H receiver is generally going to be one of our younger guys. I've used guys who are going to grow up to be tailbacks. You've heard me talk plenty of times about how H and R are interchangeable, so they have to know each other's job. And so the three best ways that I like to get H the ball are jet, in the quick game, and then lastly mesh H. Now, we like to pitch the jet, old school. We've been doing that for years and years and years, kind of probably before it got really, really popular. Our number one way to get the ball to H is on the jet sweep, whether we're out of ace or if we're in early coming back the other way, and we'll do that. If you looked at our buck sweep video, you see how we were motioning H a little bit and faking the jet and running buck sweep and things and pin and pull to our R. So, our jet sweep stuff is really good to us, and H is a big, big part of that. Also, with that jet sweep action, we will bring him into the quick game. So, instead of swinging R like on Y stick, we will motion H and snap the ball and let him be the flare guy. So anytime because R and H are interchangeable, anytime that you can, you typically could get the ball to R, you could definitely get the H with motion. So, we love to do that in our quick stuff, whether it be corner, whether it be stick, if it's mesh, for instance, we can motion here and then run mesh and bring R back on the back side. So H will take any of the R deals on the drop back game. So that's another way that we do that. But in the quick game in particular, I like to use H in the stick and flat game. We can run H stick, bring R over here, or what I like, one of my favorite little deals, that little quick out that we run on 61, 62. Where he's just going to run that little 5-yard speed cut out. So that's another way for me to really like to get H the ball. And then obviously on the backside quick stuff, H is more of a decoy, but we do have a little joker play where he's going to come in and kind of stutter and then get down the middle. So it's kind of a joker tag that we call it joker laugh instead of stutter, because stutter's not a great word. But that's another way we do it. And then the last way we like to do it is to actually run what we call mesh H or mesh H corner. And what we do here is we send him on the corner route. We still mesh X and Y, and then obviously, X will be kind of back closer in on the mesh. And then we send him on a post, and R comes this way, and it's kind of a way for us to run mesh to the left. Now, I told you guys before, I'm more of a traditionalist. I don't really call 92 left, like 92. If I want to run 92 left, I'll just go mesh H. So that's kind of our third favorite way to get H the ball. These are just a couple of little ways that we do to feature those players. Obviously, you can use the RPO game, the bubble and stuff, and the fast screens on the backside of all your runs to your slots. And like I said, for us in the past, H has kind of been a younger receiver for us. It's been a way for us to get, maybe somebody on the field that maybe wouldn't get on the field if we were in a traditional offense. But that person has always kind of grown and ended up being a star. The kid that started off at H for us, my very first year at Red Springs ended up being a really, really, really good player for us. Scored 24 touchdowns as a senior. And so we also had, a kid who ended up being a state champion in track and different types of things who would go there because we like that jet sweep action and just the versatility. If you have a kid who could be a running back, but maybe he's not the number one and he's not an outside receiver, you know, put him in there. And if you're more of a two-back guy, this is how you go 10 personnel with you know, with 20 personnel on the field, you know, so you don't have to move back and forth. If your H is kind of a more of a tailback than a fullback, that's a good way to do it. So hey, listen, I hope this has kind of got your brain moving a little bit. I hope that you guys are staying cool. It's really hot down here in North Carolina today. I think it feels like 110 outside right now. So it's crazy warm. So I hope everybody's being safe. Remind your kids to, you know, hydrate, you know, put a little extra salt on their food, old school. You know, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but you know, it's just really dangerous out there. Let's make sure we're all being smart because, you know, this is about kids and you know, we love football, but let's not forget what our main goal is, which is developing young people. I hope you checked out the total air raid system. We extended the sale for the rest of the day. So if you're watching the video now before the end of Sunday's over, if you haven't gotten it yet, you'll be able to use one of the 50% off coupons. I just wanted to say thank you. You guys have been wonderful helping to support us here at the channel and the things that we're doing. And we're trying to improve the quality of our videos and get better cameras and do things so we can put a nice product out there for you. So check out the website, 92meshgroup.com. All of our stuff is there. I'm starting to send more stuff out on the newsletter. Hopefully you're able to check out some of our partners, you know, Coach Joe Salas, Coach Shane Dular, all those guys have got some good things going on. So, you know, but everybody who's running this air raid, you know, we're getting really excited. Camp starts in a week and a half for us, and, you know, we're just ready to spin it to win.